Oskar Schindler, an upstander and my hero, but why? The first time I heard his whole story was in Krakow, Poland, and since then he has been stuck in my head. I'm German, and the Holocaust is a very emotional part of our history. In a dark and dangerous time, Oskar Schindler was an important upstander. While everyone else was a follower, he listened to his heart and made the right choices. In 1939, Schindler became a part of the Nazi Party in Germany, mainly to make new business contacts for his company. When the Germans invaded Poland and also Krakow, he used his chance and his contacts to German leaders to buy a factory there, which would change his whole life. His company sold kitchenware to German troops, so Oskar Schindler was a passive war supporter. But wait, that doesn't make sense, right? Why would a Nazi party member be my personal hero? Well, his factory grew more and more, and they were in need of workers. Schindler's accountant was Jewish and suggested hiring Jews. In a time where this ethnic group was persecuted and had to fight for their living, they were the cheapest workers Schindler could ever get. That is how the accountant pursued Schindler to let Jews work in his factory. After a while, about 400 Jews worked there. Because of these people and because he was an eyewitness of the killing of children, Schindler realized the true nature of the criminal regime and now selflessly turned to help the endangered lives of Jewish people. He hired more and more Jews, and with corruption he had the chance to save them from their lives in concentration camps. He requested another 400 Jews and legitimizes this with the project plans to build its own concentration camp. But the factory was become the exact opposite of one. It became a place where some persecuted Jewish lives had a possibility to rest while thousands outside were starving and tortured in concentration camps. Another important fact is that he not only hired people that were able to do work, he also hired old and disabled Jews. In his factory, they received regular meals and medical care, and they were also allowed to practice their religion. In year 1944, the life of all his Jewish workers were in danger. The order was to bring all of them in the final extermination camps with no exception. With corruption and a lot of his own money, Schindler made it possible to move his factory. With this, he saved 1,200 Jewish lives, whom would have died in the gas chambers in Auschwitz. He stayed with his workers till the German capitulation. Then he had to flee because he was officially a part of the Nazi Party and no one knew about his good intentions. His proteges gave a letter of gratitude to their rescuer. They also gave him a ring. Engraved in it was, "Wer ein Menschenleben rettet, rettet die ganze Welt." Translated, this means, whoever saves one life saves the entire world. Schindler risked not only his own but also his family and friends' lives with helping Jews. Rather than taking the best possible profit out of Jewish workers, he started to fight for humanity. Schindler will be remembered forever, which shows it is worth it to be an upstander and to fight for what you think is right. And this is why he is and always will be my personal hero. And like Oskar Schindler's Jews said, whoever saves one life saves the entire world.